Hello, my name is Christina Walkley and I'm the manager of a company called Moviola. Moviola started from the idea that if you live in the countryside, it's very difficult to get to the cinema. There are very few cinemas around. So the idea, which is very simple, is if you can't get to the cinema, we will bring the cinema to you. And that's exactly what we do. We tour Dorset and the 4 surrounding counties, setting up film shows in village halls, and then packing it all up at the end and going home again. We do find that we have a very specific demographic. We appeal primarily to retired people, or certainly to over 50s, for them to be able to walk to their village hall, meet up with friends when they get there, have a glass of wine, have a choc ice, whatever's on offer, and enjoy a film in very comfortable, safe surroundings, and then talk about it the next day in the village street. That really appeals to them. There are some things which are an absolute dead cert, like the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel or the King's Speech, which we just know are going to play to packed audiences wherever we show them, and they do. So as well as just showing the feature film, we have a programme of shorts first, and they're often as talked about as the feature film is. It's very much a part of the evening, and it's one of the things that people talk about most. It's also very useful for the venues because we then put in an intermission before the main film, and this enables them to sell more wine or choc ices or cake or whatever they want to sell. And of course, that's a nice opportunity for the audience to mix as a community event, but it also makes more money for the village hall. So it's a win-win situation. Even if the films are successful nearly all the time, there'll be an occasional flop. And this could be for all sorts of reasons. We might have scheduled a film for a day where there's then an important football match, and half the audience disappears. It may just be awful weather. Sometimes there's a golden wedding party in the village, and all of a sudden all our target audience has disappeared because they're all going to the party. So even in the most successful villages, there'll always be a time when they get a really disappointing turnout. None of us knows what the future of cinema is, with technology taking over at such a rapid rate all the time. New technology is coming out. So it's almost impossible even to guess where cinema will be in 10 years, 20 years, let alone 50 years' time. And there are all sorts of new ways of accessing films. But to me, the key thing about cinema is that it's a shared experience. And to me, watching something on a television, a computer, some kind of app, will never be the same experience as watching a film in a whole room full of other people who are all watching it with you. And to me, that is the magic of cinema. And it's the kind of group vibe you get when you're all in a room and everyone is enjoying a film, everyone's laughing at it together, everyone's on the edge of their seat together. That adds such a dimension to almost any film that, to me, nothing could ever replace that.